know, we are co-salutatorians, so we're going to do a co-speak. It's pretty fun. Alright. In AP English Literature this year, Miss Lawler asked us to read David Wagner's poem, Breaking Camp. Using the poem for inspiration, she asked us to reflect upon our past 4 years at Conval. The poem was and is an excellent metaphor for today, and it reads like this. Breaking Camp. Having spent a hard-earned sleep, you must break camp in the mountains at the break of day, pulling up your stakes and packing, scattering your ashes, and burying anything human you can't carry. Lifting your world now onto your shoulders, you turn to look back once, at a place as welcoming to a later dead, tired stranger as it was to your eyes only the other evening. As a place you've never seen, but must hope for at the end of a day's rough journey. You must head for another campsite, maybe no nearer wherever you're going than where you've already been, but deeply, starkly appealing, like a lost home, with water, the wind lying down on a stretch of level earth, and the makings of a fire to flicker against the night, which you, traveling light, can't bring along, but must always search for.
My hands struggle to grasp the stakes that have, until now, held my tent fast. It is difficult to force myself to move on, to let go of that which I know is safe. My tent has seen brilliant days of warmth and sunlight, weathered storms of snow and ice, and, for the most part, remains sturdy and intact, other than the few leaks that have been patched. I hesitantly pack my belongings, the worn sleeping bag, flint and knife, hatchet, that, to me, have become more than just objects. Normal items to others, these things have evolved into a way of life, a routine, and within them lie all of the experiences I have had. The first slash of the knife, painfully cutting into the finger that holds the wrong part of the flint, the first spark, glorious smell of smoke, incredibly bright flame, the successful, primeval feeling of making fire. My faded backpack slowly grows, accommodating thousands of memories, both good and bad. Comfortable haven becomes natural world again, and I hate the change. Change is scary, difficult to accept, but it is part of life. It must happen. We are not made to settle. We are meant to move, to explore, to live. 4 years at Conval have passed, and with them, 4 years of good and bad decisions that we will never be able to change. 4 years that we will never be able to relive. 4 years that have, hopefully, been spent doing the right thing. We have attempted to learn. We have attempted to live. Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "Life is a succession of lessons which must be lived to be understood." Conval contains a vast amount of knowledge and wisdom. One just has to search in the right places. Good teachers, friends, and coaches help us learn in school, not be socially awkward, and improve on the playing field. But great teachers, friends, and coaches are the ones who help us learn about ourselves. They encourage us to discover who we are. They show us that the knowledge and wisdom lies within us. And they take no credit for changing us. They are wise. They are leaders. They are role models. As I depart from camp, I consider my stay and wonder why we do not realize the value and scope of time until it has passed beyond our reach. Today is the day that 12 years ago we never thought would come, yet it has. Today is the day that we turn to face our campsite and reflect upon our experiences. We can remember the successes. We can remember the failures. If we really think about it, we can see just how much we've changed over these past 4 years. Some of us have evolved into great athletes. Others have become more skilled as actors, dancers, and musicians. Many have matured, found jobs, and are ready for independent life. Some of us have figured out the opposite sex. Well, actually, some things might never change. The lingering smell of a campfire is swept away by the light breeze of the morning. The leaves rustle, trees creak, stream gurgles, familiar sounds that will, eventually, become just another memory. I survey my vacated space, knowing that it will, someday, accommodate another ambitious traveler. The same mistakes might be made, the same triumphs might be experienced, but the traveler will change. The world does not change, we do. I tighten the frayed straps of my heavy pack in turn. I turn away from my youth, my past, and my innocence as I turn towards adulthood, independence, and the warm sun rising over the mountains. I know that our futures are bright. We have grown, matured, and we have the ability to walk our own paths. We must have faith in the tools in our backpacks, and we must know that we are ready for any trail along which we choose to travel. We are ready to leave behind our camp. We are ready for the journey. We are the class of 2010, and we are ready for life.